Recording is started.
The world of Middle-earth.
Screen is full. Can you guys see it?
War is soon to come
Yes,
to our town.
perfect, in fact.
Well, everyone, welcome to the Lord of the Rings, the Third Age playthrough. I'm John.
Oh, baby.
And you know these other two chuckles. It's Hayden and Yuri.
I'm left chuckle. He's right chuckle.
Hello. That's right. I'm middle chuckle. There's no right chuckle.
No, you're the right chuckle. John's the middle chuckle.
Okay.
So, nothing major. This is just like my childhood obsession that I 100%ed about 4 times. And we're just going to take a dainty stroll through memory lane here. I'm going to go on a lot of rants. I hope you enjoy.
Is this a good time to tell you, John, that I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings?
You actually not know.
This is okay. For Yuri, you're not gonna understand why this game is so funny, but me and Hayden, the plot of this game is eerily similar to a Lord of the Rings knockoff set in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
We have a knockoff fellowship situation.
I see. Yeah, I have watched all of the Lord of the Rings movies when I was probably 4 years old.
Honestly, I think that's the perfect prerequisite.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We're in, baby. Take me to Aragon. If I say anything wrong, please don't make fun of me.
And he wouldn't even tell us what evil mode was.
You don't need to know yet what evil mode is. That will come later.
Yes, chef. Sorry, chef.
You need to remember,
I won't send it back.
The elves are fading, Yuri. Things are changing. It's the Third Age.
They actually take stills from the movies?
Yeah, this is
what
it
looks like full motion video.
It is full motion video, yes.
God, I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Video.
It's been well over a decade and a half since I've even looked at these games.
Do you miss it, Hayden?
So,
do you miss the touch?
Funnily enough, I never owned these games. The people who lived across the street from us, their son, their family was huge Lord of the Rings fans. So they had like a bunch of the games and stuff like that, all kinds of stuff. And the funny thing was, they were like very religious, right? They were non-denominational, just super religious. So there was only like certain types of media and things like that they actually liked, or like were really into. So it was very interesting seeing the games that I played and that he would play in comparison. And most of the only games he played.
Is this a game that would be like, that would kind of work well for a religious family? Does this go against a lot of ideals of religious people?
So it has, the interesting thing is there's very much a like Christian spin to a lot of the like lore and like behind the scenes stuff in Lord of the Rings. It's not like heavy.
Is that built in, or is that cope from fans?
No. Tolkien, he was
Christian.
He was Christian, and like this universe, like when you get to the real stuff, like the Maiar and like the Silmarillion content, he is very, very focused on making like a creationist kind of story, as far as I understand it. That was one of his main intentions.
Like, no, the Maiar are basically just angels. Legitimately.
And the main, there is like a definitive god of the Lord of the Rings universe, the one that sings the song or leads the song that creates everything.
Now there is some really unique and interesting like other types of things that he has done behind, like with the lore and everything like that are like not even close to Christian, or like even follows some of it, which is always interesting. How he blended a lot of that in between.
Honestly, this is perfect for this very long intro cutscene, but one of my favorite pieces of lore from the Silmarillion is actually the spiders. In Middle-earth, spiders are incredibly... The way he wrote the fact, like, they're almost like their own class of deities it's very fascinating the way he depicts spiders throughout the first and second, and honestly third age with Shelob.
God, that's me in the morning.
I was about to say, who are we choosing? Who is it? Which one of us is it?
So it's gotta be somebody.
No,
Honestly,
legitimately,
the hair might be closest to my hair, so you know what? I'll take that one.
No, I'm a greasy, dirty man in the
Okay,
morning.
well,
Like,
calm down.
legitimately.
Realms of man divided, and their
You don't have to reveal your grease levels, you know?
You come out of your Saiyan healing
No,
pod in the
I'm a
morning and
very-
you just
I'm a
kind
very-
of slip around the room like a slug.
I'm a very clean person. I always like
face of
being
the
clean.
darkness.
Which sucks because, like, yeah, in the mornings
You are
I'm always so
squeaky
very
clean.
oily.
To Rivendell, the elves.
Oh my
called
gosh, it's
greatest of
Legolas.
all races.
Gimel.
With them came Boromir.
Do all of
Gondor's
the actors that play these characters voice them in this game? Did they get everybody?
Begrudgingly.
was conceived.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I believe
So that was
so.
kind of me setting up you to laugh and say, no, that's crazy. It really did?
See, there's like I know for the other like the Two Towers and the third the movie games, essentially those two, they did voice themselves. I'm not sure in this game because this was kind of the trickle down economy. I'm not sure if they bothered with this one.
Oh, but we're still. Oh, this is. Oh, wow, this movie's beautiful. We're still in the full motion video, right,
Yeah,
guys?
man. Yeah. The whole game is actually a full
Oh,
motion
this
video.
looks great. This looks great.
With all my
So this is our main character, not Aragorn,
Yeah, it's Jamie Lannister.
pretty much. Oh my god, he just rode into 3 ring wraiths. What's going on?
Honestly, who doesn't pass by a couple of ring race on the road to work?
That's a good
The
threat.
worms.
Okay, so
Whoa!
okay, cards on the table. We're playing Final
Oh
Fantasy.
shit! Okay, see, I also didn't know this. I thought that this was a full fucking like a RPG action type game.
No, so
no,
so
sir.
there are other
We're in
games
Final
like that,
Fantasy.
but this one is like a Final Fantasy-esque game.
So we're-
Recently, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, yes, we are going to be obsessing over the turn order on the right with our
Yeah.
hilarious character icons. And action points are, our mana, HP is HP. There's a lot of empty space on this screen. I wonder why.
I wonder if it's going to fill up with fun toys and items and minerals on your screen.
This is a geode, actually. I can taste the difference in the flavor. I think a dog peed on this one.
And you need to get the crystals.
Yeah, and that little bar on the right, that's our perfect meter. For when we can do a
limit break.
what is it in P3?
Oh, theurgy?
Yes, we can do a theurgy strike,
It
like
does look-
literally.
yeah, that checks that.
Okay, so we need to
Limit
slap
break
some ring
theurgy,
rates.
you know.
So,
Every game's got one.
Yuri, you didn't see who the developer was for this game, did you?
I did.
So it is EA, but can you guess which team from EA it was?
Oh, Jesus. I think it'd be funny to say it was the sports team. I don't know if it is.
So there's several sports teams, but
Return to the shadow, slave of Sauron.
Is it a sports team? Is that what the implication is here?
so they started off doing, believe it or not, Tiger Woods games.
I believe
Am I
that.
kidding?
That makes sense.
it was-
Tiger Woods in
it
this
was,
game for Easter egg. I'm begging you.
Yeah, it was EA Red Shoulders who went on to become Visceral, the creators of Dead Space.
What
What
the
grace
fuck?
has been given
Yeah.
to me. Let it
Also, a
pass to
fun
him.
fact: the
Let him be spared.
what is it? My
To you I
Sims. That
bestow
series is
this
also
gift
Visceral.
of my people.
Really? They're putting that on
Embraces
Steam right
the
now.
soul and
Maybe this is
binds
gonna
the
come to
hearts
Steam.
of others.
Surely, right?
I was always destined to play Dead Space. It all makes sense now.
I live because of your bravery, my lady. What favor might I grant you?
Maybe a
There is
kiss?
no time. Hurry.
Damn,
We must
bust
find
it out of that
equipment and
thing.
heal your wounds.
We gotta go find loot, dude. There's no time for your stupid shit. Okay,
Oh, we're just in it.
we are in this. This is
That's
life
kind of
now.
charming. I like this.
We must find hidden items and battle groups of foes and gain much power.
one of the 3 bullet points is find hidden items.
Yeah.
That's so funny. It's like an I Spy game.
So we get lore drops, aka FMVs, that we find when certain events happen, where Gandalf will just talk over what's going on.
Okay.
So this is not one of the really weird parts of the story. For some reason, Gandalf at certain times in this game will just teleport in front of us while he's doing other things and be like, "Oh, hey, Berethor, what's up? How are you doing? Okay, I gotta go back to the Fellowship, but good luck." Really weird.
No. Well, he's nice. It's nice of him to he keeps up. Gandalf, if you're friends with Gandalf, he keeps up.
Yes.
So
Go
I
ahead.
did look at, and for certain characters, they did get, the actual voice actors like Gandalf, and for Gandalf and Saruman, they had their actual voices. But for characters like Boromir, Galadriel, Legolas, and all of them, that's archive footage. They pulled voice talents from
That's
archive.
incredible.
I mean, I guess that makes
At
sense.
least from what I can
I was gonna
tell.
say at least some of them had to be the real voices. I thought because they were like presumably had to pay for like their likenesses because they're using movie clips. So I was like, you're like partway there. You may as well get them to voice too. But I guess not everybody.
Now, as you'll see, we get the A team is doing their thing. We're gonna be with the B team.
Oh, this was 100% a money-making project using scraps and resources.
Yep.
Yeah.
To make like a turn-based RPG.
No, they had all the resources already. They just said we need to make money.
Yes.
It seems like they're trying to get a bunch of old people to play their first video game with this.
That's
after
such
seeing
a
Lord
funny
of the
way to
Rings.
think about it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get all of the GUI stuff for our menus out of the way here. So this scene is where we'll be able to watch the cutscenes I mentioned. I'm not gonna watch them.
109 clips from the movies.
Yes, they're.
Holy
I'll just give you an example. These are all just clips from the movie.
Yes, my friend. I
Yeah,
have
no,
not-
we're
I'm gonna
not.
see the movies as an adult for the first time through this video game. That's real.
At the bidding of
Yuri's
Lord
having a
Dennis,
real life moment here.
your great captain.
Am I gonna be able to absorb the whole story through these TikTok fucking clips in this game?
We need to put Subway Surfers above and below.
You know how people are like watching The Sopranos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts? It's just the whole show broken up into like 1 million clips an episode.
Yes.
That's genuinely what's gonna happen to me right now. with
This
Lord of the
game was
Rings.
ahead of its time.
But now it has found.
That's one of the things. Actually,
Found me.
Yeah, they literally just got his voice actor to like just talk over all of these.
Yeah. That's wow. Okay.
Well.
Honestly, probably half their budget was spent on getting him to voice things.
So this is the entire game's quest page, and it tells you how many chapters are in the actual game.
Zam.
It's funny that they already tell you we're going to Moria. That's just happening. We have to get to Moria. That's our goal currently.
Huh.
So
Okay.
the next really insane thing about this game is the way you unlock skills. It is by using a class of skill, you accumulate a point every time you use it.
Okay.
So if I want to get Orc Bane, I have to use Guardian Strike 5 times.
Sure.
So
okay.
there's going to be an unbelievable amount of off-screen grinding between some sessions.
Sure.
Because the
To get
real
everything.
abilities are at like 100.
Using the previous skill 100 times.
No.
Or
It
is
just
it
has to be
just
from this
using any?
class. Any of these will work, but I
Oh,
have to...
that's not so bad. You'll use 100 through the course of the regular game. You would surely use 100 spell or 100 abilities, right?
Not really.
Not really.
Not for every... You have to think about it. For the main, like, fighting ability, like Swordcraft, definitely.
Yeah.
But casting, like, leadership buffs, this is going to
Okay.
have to require some, like, you know, like, grinding, because
Yeah,
you're going to
some
get
stuff
to a
you-
chapter where you're not grinded up, and then you're just going to have to do it anyway, basically.
I see. Okay.
And the best part is, Yuri, some of these abilities, absolutely terrible,
Oh,
but they lead into some fantastic abilities.
You're
Right.
Hayden, you're so right. You're like a brain worm. You know, you've learned this. So
You're
yeah, some of these
inside of
abilities
him.
are completely
I've been here
terrible.
before.
Some of them are completely busted though. Like Shield of Courage just deletes a status effect of fear and cures all negative effects. But some of these are completely meaningless. like
Right.
stand fast. You just don't get see. I don't want to say. I
The
don't.
duration of the fight. I mean,
Yeah,
that
see,
seems
I don't want
alright.
to say that one's bad because it may be actually very helpful later. I don't remember. But there's some of these that aren't very helpful. We'll get to those,
Sure.
I'm sure. You also level up over time just through the story your perfect mode ability. It can become elemental and it can do way more damage than what you start with. But the funny thing is,
Cool.
arrow volley hits everyone, and because of that, some of these only are single target. Arrow volley is going to be used the entire game. It is very solid.
These are like summons almost.
These are our theurgy attacks.
Okay.
So when we charge the perfect meter, we can choose to use it.
Yeah,
However,
no,
I guess I mean
Berethor-
thematically they're kind of like summons, but not
yeah, yeah.
necessarily in how they operate.
yes,
Okay.
the later
Berethor will
ones are
literally
definitely
call
like
up-
summons. Yes.
Yeah. He will call upon a bunch of jackasses, come out of the woods and hit people with arrows to, yeah, let's just summon a deity.
That's fire.
Okay. Oh yes, the other thing here, passive skills. These are the true money makers here. And it is feast or famine. Some of these are unbelievable, and some of these are wastes of points. You have to be very specific with this. These level up by you leveling up your character. So if you don't like apply these in the right places, you can soft block your characters a bit. Not really, but it can make them much worse than they could be.
And that's why you got the notepad.
That's why we got the dang notepad file.
That's why you got the notepad open.
Thank you for mentioning that, Yuri. Viewers at home, I found the guide
Love
that
the
I
viewers.
followed from like NeoGAF, and I downloaded it as a text file because it was just a TXT file essentially. And we're going to be following that in the background. And hopefully some of the weird things that the guide advises come into play as we move throughout Middle-earth. Okay. And now, one of my favorite minor things about this game is that Gondor scout thing up at the top. That's a meaningless metric, but it updates over time as you gain more armor and level up to give
title.
you yes, it's your title. You get a more significant title the better you become. So we're just a Gondor scout currently. And Idriel is just a Lothlorien scout. So Boromir is our party leader, and he's our buff guy. He's cast buffs on everyone.
No, not Boromir, Berethor.
Oh,
Berethor.
how could I do that?
Foolish.
I'm
Foolish.
sorry, not Boromir. You're
Dollar store
Berethor.
Boromir.
Your name is Berethor, of course.
They really shouldn't have started with a B. That's crazy
That's
work.
crazy work. And Idriel is our Yukari. If viewers at home are familiar with P3, she is our
Lots
healer.
of Persona 3 references.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's some of the parts of this game are so analogous that I cannot resist.
Yeah.
But she is super powerful with her spirit abilities. She's going to be on the team 100% of the time, never swapping out at any given moment. Every single ability she has, unlike some characters, is unbelievably necessary. For just cleansing statuses, healing people. She is one of the only characters that by just default can revive downed characters. Big importance.
Very good.
That's all we really got here. Let's see, where was I at? We have our items page, where when we get some items from looting, we can use them to heal and replenish mana. We have a full equipment system. And this will update the character model.
God, that's a lot of armor.
It's so much armor. You have also 4 slots for
Chokers.
like rocks that can change your stats and resistances. But yes,
Does our main guy have a choker slot? Sean Peen, does he have a choker slot?
Let's see here. What does he have? He has a ring. He doesn't have a choker. That would be silly.
That's interesting. No, that's interesting, actually.
That's interesting.
Developers.
Actually, I would like to put on a choker onto Berethor.
I want him to have a little cat collar that has a bell and it rings.
Yeah, this is actually fun fact. This guy owns a shop in Skyrim in Whiterun called Berethor's General Goods, and he's one of the most beloved
very close to
characters from
his
Skyrim.
name. It's very close. That's funny. What's it? Berethor is the Skyrim character,
Yes,
right?
the Skyrim character is Berethor. He is
That's
Berethor.
so close. Berethor's the one that sounds like Seth Rogen.
So here's our, complete stat line for every damage type in the game. And resistances for everything in the game.
And to be honest, it is very, very similar to SMT, like and Persona type stuff. If you look close enough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's damn. With the exception of like Earth here.
Yeah, slow and
It's
stunning.
pretty much this, and it's like Persona 5 is like the weird ones, like the psychic or whatever the fuck. So it's like, this definitely fits.
So that's a funny thing to think about. I don't know. It has to be very limited. I barely remember. I want it to be an exciting event if we ever see an enemy that can do earth damage. I don't remember if there are any enemies that can even do that elemental type. It's mostly an us element.
Surely there has to be one, right?
I mean,
that like the Ents. There's Ents, right?
yeah,
Surely they
we
do
don't
some
fight
earth
the
shit.
Ents. We
Why
use
would you
the
fight
Ents.
the Ents?
I don't know. I thought the Ents were evil.
No,
the
the Ents are
not?
beautiful creatures.
No, they're
Oh.
good.
My third wife was an Ent.
I would kill an Ent.
So really the only priority here is
Well,
making sure
stop.
that we don't have any weaknesses. Weaknesses are glaring and will kill you. So we need to get some stones.
I see.
Idriel is unbelievably weak to fire. She should
She's
not be
stout
getting
against
hit.
blunt objects.
Yeah, she's got a very hard skull. Elven physiology.
Yeah, she looks like the fucking Emperor from Oblivion.
You stab her, she'll fold like wet paper. You hit her with a rock, she'll stay standing.
Oh,
Just
She
also,
throws rock, paper, scissors every time.
each character, very similar to other RPGs, has innate values on their 5 stats that will increase more than others when leveling up. I believe for Idriel it is spirit and speed, and for Berethor it would be constitution and strength. If I'm wrong about that, hit me with a mallet in the head, but it won't really matter.
Crucify him in real life.
Find me, hurt me. Okay. And that's it. That's all the menus we got to deal with for now.
Wonderful.
Alright. We're playing on normal difficulty. We don't, this doesn't need to become a ball crushing session.
That's right.
It already is on its own.
Dear
Alright.
viewer, you thought this was a Let's Play. No, this is a walkthrough.
Yes, this is going to be a 100% long play. This is going to be one session. We're going to sit here until we die.
Yeah, one session. Minus the one session part, I think that this really is a 100% long play.
It's, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
the best part about the guide that John
Oh,
pulled
fuck.
The
is
camera's
the fact
aggressive.
the fact that the guide John pulled is just so hateful of this game.
Yes.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's legitimately, and the person described it as, the first part of the guide is like, what to hate about this game.
Yes, I will actually post the guide for you guys to read real quick.
Yeah.
But
That is
I'll just read an
crazy.
excerpt real
Why
quick.
make the guide then? What the fuck?
So, Section 1 is why I wrote this. Section 2 is what I love about the game. Section 2, which is Section 3, which is much longer, what I hate about the game.
This is way back before we had a word for neurodivergent people. This is when this was created.
Yeah.
just a pure obsession, even if they hate it.
God, I would love if that was in the recording.
Yeah, your
Just
picture
pulled up.
folder is a fucking wasteland. It is dark.
I have never been happier that we are capturing direct, capture and not my screen.
OBS saving your fucking life from
Yeah.
this dark void of your subconscious.
Nothing is better than seeing Calendar Man and your folder.
I don't even know. We can't get into Calendar Man right now.
It's funny that
That's
you
got-
mentioned
we gotta-
Calendar Man, actually. I love, my favorite DC villain is actually Calendar Man. Any fans of the Arkham series, I fell in love with Calendar Man, and he's actually my current partner.
We cannot stand in the beginning spot of the game and talk about Calendar Man for 20 minutes. We gotta go, John.
This is the first session, and it's all just Calendar Man.
You sent me a virus.
I did send you a
Actually, it
virus.
looks like a virus that
It looks like
in Discord.
a virus that has coded itself into my Discord.
Oh my god! What's his
man.
name? The voice actor that has Bloom in his name. Oh my god!
Orlando Bloom.
Damn it! Not Orlando Bloom. not that character. God.
I said that and I erased the other guy's name from my brain, even though I should have been able to
Like
pull that up.
Spiegel, Wolverine. Come
Yeah,
on, his
fucking-
fucking name.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Don't worry,
Steve
I got you.
Bloom.
It's
I
actually
looked at that guy and I was
Lando.
like, I thought that said Steve Bloom for a second. No, it says Scott Bloom.
You just blew this man up. Okay. So that thing in the top left indicates that when it's blue, that is a scripted battle. So if I walk away, you know, it goes away. But if I walk back,
Yeah.
there's a point right up there where
That's
I
our
have
sanity
to do
meter.
a battle. Yes. This can also turn red. That's when we're in a zone with random battles. That's like, you know, in the wilds.
Oh, that's a fun little indicator. I like that.
And before we start actually grinding through this first chapter, I have one more question, boys. Would you rather be walking around as Berethor or Idriel?
I said it earlier, but I mean it genuinely. Idriel looks like the Emperor from Oblivion. I don't want to see her right now.
The Emperor from Oblivion, what?
From the beginning, bro. Look at her face.
Yeah,
She's
hey,
got a
what do you
big-
mean?
she's got
Can
a
you not
big,
see her
like,
face?
Square head.
Alright, well, Berethor it is.
You know what's funny? You can barely see her face.
Yeah, it's like just
the
one big
resolution.
pixel. Alright, so we're gonna do some...
shit.
Yeah, there's an orc. A singular orc. So we're just gonna...
See, guy like me, I would have called it a goblin with no context.
Well, no, you can't call it that, because there are goblins.
And they don't look like that?
No, Yuri, this is part of your sensitivity training. They're different.
Okay. Right. Orcs, goblins, green beans. These are all three different kind of things.
Okay, he said green beans again.
No, they're different. They're different. They're different.
No, but
I
you
have
can't
to
say
remember they're
green
different.
beans.
You
That's
should
not
hear
okay.
what this guy says about Namekians.
Whoa, buddy.
I like Namekians.
I like those. They're cool.
I'm not gonna go further into this bit.
No. This is a bad bit. This is poor.
A brick wall this bit right there.
All right. So Idriel starts out with healing abilities and the best early game ability ever.
What the fuck?
Goodbye. So they didn't really know how to balance this game very well.
She's a scout? Is that what it said? She's just a scout?
Yeah. I mean,
What the fuck?
dude, all elves know how to do that, I think. That's just a passive
Does
ability.
any main character in the Lord of the Rings movie, besides like the wizards, do anything like that ever?
It's funny you
The
ask.
wizards don't even do that.
No. Wizards keep it much more low-key than that.
That's got to be the most powerful ability in Lord of the Rings. That's
No,
insane.
she can literally just point at enemies and a ghost will just slaughter them.
So Idriel, her capstone ability for her magic casting is Water Stallion, which is something that an elf actually does in the first book / film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and look up a picture of that.
Don't.
Okay.
I mean, no, that doesn't matter. I wanted to be
I
foreboding
won't
for no
spoil. I
reason.
won't spoil it for myself. I'm not gonna spoil.
I mean, it's gonna
need
be
to
like
only learn about the
5
movies
hours.
through this game. I by the end of this, I will recount my interpretation of the story of Lord of the Rings through this game.
I'm sure it will be just the same as reading it when J.R.R. Tolkien first released the first book.
J.R.R. Jelking.
Brother, I have been all
Chat, is
day.
this anything?
Chad, is this a bit? Are we having fun yet? She's got a choker, boys. We're in.
Thank God.
You know,
I
if we ever
wish
get bored, I
Berethor
could
had
just
one.
rotate the
That's okay.
camera so rapidly we all die.
It is egregious. That is crazy, man.
Oh boy, a chest.
Oh my God. I hope it's beautiful riches and items.
Dang it. Not again.
Sorry. There's been an encounter.
Okay, so this time we have to
Oh
fight
my God, it's
two
two.
orcs.
I genuinely imagined both of those orcs were like sitting behind the chest, like easily seen but acting like
Yeah.
they were not there, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna jump them as soon as they get to jump them."
Alright, they can't be that strong.
One of them is wearing a costume that is the top half of a chest, the other one is the bottom half of a chest, and they're curled up together, hiding on the ground.
Also-
with a damn shoe.
Adriel's outfit genuinely makes me think like a fucking pirate guard.
Yeah, it seems a little weird. It's
So
like it's like slit in a bunch of random spots.
So, the problem with being level 1 is that we have some pretty good abilities, but we have no mana. Just 0 mana. Okay, well...
Is that your AP?
Yes, that is AP. So we're just going to do a basic attack, I guess. No leveling up any skills.
Donk. Something tells me you'll have a lot of time to do that.
Yes. There will be many orc packs that we will not be able to avoid as we wander around.
Bonk.
Bonked.
Part of me does really love.
Oh my god, that was so fast!
Love the how they actually show who goes next in the thing. I've always liked that within RPGs.
Some of the characters that we will acquire have very funny icons that when I was a kid I didn't understand that was supposed to be their face.
I just thought it was just an artifact on the screen. Oh, I think my TV's pixels are dying.
Yeah, man, when all you got is 480p, anything's possible.
I was gonna say, man, I can't even fucking imagine what this looked like. Actually, I say that, games that look like shit look great on CRTs.
They do.
Yes.
Not to really say this looks like shit, because I honestly don't think it does. It's obviously a little scuffed, but it has a good sense of like visual design to it that I think is kind of holding up.
Oh my god,
it's charming.
I can't
like
believe
that.
They hired Duncan for this game. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Go ahead and add one to the Zin counter. I'm gonna take one. I don't need to take Zin, but I'm gonna do it now.
if you stare long enough and look around his feet, there's actually a couple of Zin containers just like falling around him.
That's right. What is that? What is that thing?
I'm trying so hard. The camera is unbelievably...
This is crazy. Is there not a setting for it?
There are no settings for this game. It's like very...
I know. I just was hoping that maybe there was like a something. Okay, yeah.
I can invert it so it's like, you know, pitch yaw is different.
Like
but
that's not gonna help you.
No.
Yeah. Well,
I'll just have to get calibrated.
if you're